Hi, I'm Hilda and welcome to my channel. Good morning! Today's video is about how sitting can improve our posture. Many of us spend hours desk-bound in front of the computer. I used to work in an office, so I'm very well aware of that what it could do to our posture. But besides that, I now spend quite a fair number of hours in front of the computer as well. Although I teach in the studio, I do a lot of administrative work, organizing trainings and doing my social media planning. And I'm very well aware of the possibility of a forward shoulders and forward neck syndrome. So to help me maintain a good postural alignment, I actually use sitting as a way to help me prop up my spine and my body in a way that while I am working in front of the computer, the body is still intuitively connecting. Hence, the posture is not compromised. So I'm going to share with you how I actually use sitting as a way to prop my body up so that I don't just sit and work. While sitting and working, I'm also aligning my spine, and it's a little workout for postural alignment. This postural alignment does not require any backrest seat, does not require a special chair, no particular fancy props, just one basic prop perhaps, and it's a Pilates prop. So let me show you how. The first step to sitting and improving our posture is to make sure we have the right chair. If you're working from home, it should be no problem. Get yourself a chair with harder surface. If you are in the office and you don't have a choice, you're going to sit what the company gives you, then I suggest maybe you try to get yourself a Pilates prop, which I'm going to show you in a short while, that you can sit on, that can support your posture and lift you so that your hips won't be sunk into the softer office chair surface. And step 2, we have to find our sitz bones. The reason why a harder surface chair is better than a soft surface is because of our sitz bones or our ischial tuberosity here. So try to pull the buttock flesh out till you feel 2 bony bits and sit on the stool, and hopefully your stool or chair has got a hard surface. You will feel that the sit bones are actually nicely firmly on a hard surface, which in turn supports our stacking of the pelvis and the stacking of the spine here. So imagine the sit bones, pelvis and the spine stacked up properly in one fine alignment. That would help us to build postural alignment while seated, no matter how we work in front of the computer. Step 3 is about aligning the joints in our legs here. So it's important to sit with the legs comfortably hip width apart. Now this doesn't just apply to Pilates exercises. Sitting hip width apart also applies to daily sitting. The main reason is because it allows the hip, knee and ankle to be in one coherent line here that allows the joint to be free and avoid any kind of compression. And when this is nicely aligned, again, we can sit and work comfortably in front of the computer without feeling any discomfort, especially after we get up from the long hours of sitting. Step number 4 is to make sure your feet are grounded on the floor. And this is harder for ladies who wear high heels to work because your heels are propped up on the high heel. It's impossible to feel the ground, right? So my advice is this: while you are working at the desk and no one is going under the desk to check on your feet, why don't ditch your heels while you work at the computer so that your feet are firmly grounded on the floor while you work. This way your joints are free, especially your ankle and your knee joint, even your hip joint will thank you for it. Only when you get up for a meeting or get up to walk, you put on your heels on, that's all good. But the most important thing is, as I explained just now, we need to maintain this coherence in the joints as much as possible. So consider ditching your heels when no one is watching what goes on under the desk. Step number 5, stack up the spine. No, you don't need any backrest. You can actually use your own core connection to help you. In the earlier part of the video, I mentioned that I'll show you a Pilates prop that will help raise the hips to be in line or higher than the knee. So this is called the Pilates kneeling pad or the balancing pad. So this is really helpful. You can use it, of course, for balancing and kneeling, but I suggest you can also use it for sitting here. So you're going to sit on it, and immediately your hips will be raised to be higher than the knee. And this is a perfect alignment for posture, because this way, look, our sit bones are well supported with the height, pelvis nicely stacked up, and our spine nicely aligned and stacked up on top of the pelvis here. So this is really good. I suggest you get one, but if you can't find one immediately, you can always stack up books here. But this is easily available on Amazon. I'm going to keep this on to show you step number 6, that is pull the belly button up here. Now this is a little bit of an exercise and it's very helpful, especially if you're just beginning to sit this way. We need a little bit of help. So on certain times when you're not so focused on your computer, you can take a little breather. So sit with your spine as straight as possible, with your sit bone nicely stacked up and supported on the surface. You're going to put your hands where your belly button is. You're going to take an inhalation, exhale, and pull your belly button back towards your spine. Belly button back towards your spine here, okay? Now this is a little bit of a core abdominal workout. Why not? At your desk, you can do a little bit of that. That facilitates the entire postural alignment here. Take an inhalation again. Exhale and bring your belly button back and release. Let's do 2 more. Take an inhalation. Exhale and bring it back. One last time here. Inhale and exhale, bring it back. Now, it feels really good doing that with this propped up, because again, our entire structural integration is coherent and well supported, and when we do that, we are actually enabling core connection to happen more intuitively. And I urge you to try, because it feels so good in your lower back when our belly button goes back, and also much more connected in our abdominal area. So hold it for a few more seconds here before you release, and you can go back to work with your spine more supported and your postural alignment actually more aligned. Step 7, I'll still be sitting on this balancing pad because it just feels so nice. We'll be doing a breathing exercise here. So this is something that you can do anytime, anywhere, in between your work, your meetings, etc. It will help us to connect to our core deeper, and it helps us to stack our spine up, okay? So have your hands in your abdominal area. As you take an inhalation, feel like your ribs are expanding laterally. And exhale, pull your belly button into the back as you did just now. Again, take an inhalation. I'm just going to show you the hand cue here. Expand both ribs to the side, and exhale, the belly button goes back towards your spine. Again, let's do 2 more here. Inhale. Expand laterally, and exhale, belly button goes back here. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale, belly button goes back towards your spine. So you can do this a few more times here, or just do a few times, take a break and do it again. It helps us to connect more to our core. It engages the deep core abdominal muscles here, and it definitely again helps us relax the lower back. If you want to know more about the breathing techniques that help your postural alignment that you can do anytime, anywhere, especially when you're in the office, let me know in the comment section below. I can make a video just for that, just to help everybody regain the postural alignment no matter how busy or how stressful the day at work is. We've come to the end of this video, the 7 steps on how you can build postural alignment while sitting. I hope you find the content helpful. Do try out the 7 steps, and if you have any questions, leave me a comment in the section below. I'd love to hear from you. Else, keep moving, keep getting better, and if you'd like to know any exercises at all that will help you to build posture, do check out my other videos on it. I've done quite a few videos on posture care and restoration. So for now, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.